number 25, Josh Morant. Starting at the other yard, standing 6'5", number 4, Ray Allen. At power forward, at 6'10", number 3, Anthony Davis. At center, at 6'10", number 12, Bill Russell. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'10", number 35, Kevin Durant.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. A look at the Pistons starting group, and it's Olajuwon in at the 4. And for the Rockets, Kevin Durant is out there with Davis. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Russell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And both backcourts in this one, Stan, cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Richmond, the 3. Davis with a rebound. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And Allen gets it to go.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Here's Olajuwon. Checked by Davis. Olajuwon passes to Thomas. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And I'll tell you what, I just love how Davis runs the floor. Just incredible. I mean, how do you stop him in these situations?
Olajuwon passes to Richmond. Can they get it? He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Pass to Durant. Russell a screen on Carter. Here's Durant. Russell a screen on Carter. 5 to shoot. And then Russell with the dunk.
We all know about Durant's ability as a scorer, but he is so unselfish, and he always makes the right play in pick and rolls.
Thomas passes to Yao. Here's Richmond. That shot off the mark. The Rockets have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. From deep, Morant. Detroit with a rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Back to Thomas. Pass to Carter from outside the arc. Connects from downtown.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's Yao. Pass to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Moran against Thomas. Right side Durant. Up and over Carter. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
Thomas, a screen on Davis. Olajuwon passes to Yao. From 18 feet away, Carter, good. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Allen outside. The 3-ball. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Richmond. The 3 is up. Davis with a rebound. To the paint. Here's Morant. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Morant, the pass to Russell. Pass to Durant. Back to Russell. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Richmond. He's got 5. Shoots over Allen. The shot by Richmond, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And Durant gets it to go.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Number 1, Joe Dumars.
Pistons trail by 9. Now here's Thomas. No points yet. Here's Olajuwon. Cashes in the first attempt of the game.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Pass to Durant. Russell a screen on Carter. Durant for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Launches a 3. And it's Carter with the 3. Carter's got 10.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Here's Dumars. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Pistons trail by 6. Thomas outside. Pass to Yao. Lays it up and banks it in.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Dumars. Back to Durant. For 3, Allen. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant. Reading the floor and finding the guy with the best shot available.
Now Thomas. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Olajuwon passes to Thomas. Left side Carter. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. The Rockets lead by 5. Outside Davis. Tries the spin move. Allen outside. Pass to Russell. It's blocked. And here comes the break. Here's Carter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Detroit shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And that one falls for Carter. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
The great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Here's Dumars. Thomas defends. 6 to shoot. Russell a screen on Thomas. Dumars passes to Russell. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pep.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Pistons. Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. Cunningham outside. Durant looking around. Pass to Dumars. Now here's Cunningham. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And then Russell with the dunk.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
Here's Olajuwon, guarded by Durant. Here's Olajuwon. Middleton up top. Thomas outside. Durant pulls it in. Houston has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Cunningham. The rebound by Detroit. Yao's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Kidd. Here's Yao.
2 minutes remaining.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you can just put up 2.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. So for the Rockets, Cousins, he's checked in for Russell. Davis comes in for Durant. And it's Johnson in for Allen. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And here are the Rockets now. Cunningham outside. Has to Dumars. To the middle. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Outside Carter. Over Johnson. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. And it's Houston's ball. Fires from deep. Here's Davis. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Marbury, pass to Carter. From 7. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Dumars. Up top, Cousins. And here's Cunningham. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pistons trail by 3. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Garnett, that's good.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Cousins with the screen. The baseline J. And he connects with a jumper. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
And he's going for the lob. Cousins with the steal. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Davis, the pass to Cunningham. Back to Davis.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
It's his first trip to the line.
For Houston, Anthony Davis taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. 17 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Marbury. He's watched by Cunningham. To the inside. Cousins with the steal. With 1 on the clock. The shot that time not on target. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's Houston. They lead. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
He also can't ignore that they're winning the effort battle, grabbing offensive rebounds and making the most of those extra possessions.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. And it's Yao in at the center position.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Rockets lead by 3. Pass to Dumars. And he drives in. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And the second free throw is good. And the Pistons with possession here, trailing by 4. Johnson against Carter. three is up. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. Johnson finds Cunningham. A shot from the mid-range. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
A play like that can be a real shot in the arm for a squad. Maybe help them build a little momentum.
Hey, you love to see that kind of energy with the game hanging in the balance. Houston leading by 4. Here's Dumars. Cunningham outside. And here's Davis. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Morant, he's checked in for Johnson. Inside. Cousins comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
At the line for
He misses the free throw.
Joe Dumars.
And he's good on the second. Pistons trail by 5. Kidd, the pass to HOU. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Richmond. And the layup is good off the glass. Richmond's got 7.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Cunningham. He got a piece of it. Here's Kidd, hounded by Morant. Kidd with the bucket. And it's now just a 1-point Houston lead.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Thomas, he's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Morant. 7 points in the game.
Into the lineup for the Pistons.
Pass to Cousins.
Isaiah Thomas.
Back to Morant. Picked it out of midair. Here's Richmond. Checked by Davis.
Anthony Davis. First personal foul.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Pistons, Mitch Richmond. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Davis with a screen on Thomas. Morant against Thomas. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Morant looking for an opening. Dumars passes to Cunningham. Over to the left wing. Cousins for three. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Yao. Outside Carter. Lets it go from deep. That's his sixth make in 11 tries.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Back to Morant. Second chance shot. In the paint. Morant puts it in.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Pass to Olajuwon. Low block shot. Off the window. It's good. And the Pistons lead by 4. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Morant taking no chances on the flush.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Now here's Carter. He's covered closely. Pass to Olajuwon. Clock at 6. Here's Yao. Checked by Cousins. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Durant, he's checked in for Houston. Allen comes in for Cade Cunningham. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Morant with it. 13 points in the game. For three, Durant. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Here's Olajuwon. Checked by Davis. Pass to Richmond. Now here's Carter from behind the arc. No good on the shot.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Davis, the pass to Morant. Here's Durant. Now Davis. Shot clock at 5. And here's Morant outside. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Allen, left side. Pass to Morant. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
He also can't ignore that they're winning the effort battle, grabbing offensive rebounds and making the most of those extra possessions.
And Detroit making a change here. Rondo's checked in. And he sinks the second.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Thomas passes to Rondo. Carter with it. Pass to Olajuwon. Thomas with the ball. Right wing. Yao, good. Yao's got 19 points.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Here's Dumars. Thomas defends. Dumars passes to Durant. And another miss by Houston.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Allen brings a double team. Here's Yao. Check by Cousins. Yao passes to Rondo. Inside. Yao, good. And it's a 5-point Pistons lead.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Dumars. Back to Morant. And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That's his first foul. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Substitution on the court. Timeout charge to Houston.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Now here's Durant. He has 7. Pass to Bosch. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Randolph, hounded by Morant. Middleton outside, 4 on the clock. They get the rebound. Garnett, second shot opportunity. And he goes in for the dunk.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Durant for 3. Rebounded by Rondo.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Randolph. Outside Murray. And there's the screen. Kicks it out to Middleton. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance. And now it's an 8-point Pistons lead.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Morant finds Durant from deep 3-point range. The rebound by Detroit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Back to Morant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Morant's got 16 points now.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
Outside, Rondo. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Rockets trail by 10. Now Morant, 16 points for him. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Rondo. Here's Garnett, guarded by Durant. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. 5 on the clock. And here's Cunningham outside. Cunningham confident in his range.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Garnett. Outside. Rondo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first. So both teams changing it up here.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. In transition. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, it's stolen away. Tipped. And that concludes the first half. Detroit on top. They're up by 10. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kevin, we saw some moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I'm missing wide open threes.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Detroit leading by 10. They've got Ja Morant. Kevin Durant is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Allen in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And the bucket is good. Carter's got 19 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there, then continuing to press the advantage.
Buries it from 3.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Thomas. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Carter against Durant. Back to Morant. Shoots from the right block. And is blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
High post Davis. Carter's there. Allen can't get it to go. The Pistons lead by 11. Thomas left side. To the middle. Richmond. That shot, no good. Davis with the defensive effort. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Olajuwon. Thomas, a screen on Davis. Now Carter, guarded by Durant. Carter, good. Carter's got 21.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Russell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Rockets.
Free throw is good from Russell.
Russell taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Russell. Here's Thomas. Pass to Richmond. Here's HOU. Here's Olajuwon. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Detroit. Hakeem Olajuwon taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Rockets trail by 9. Pass to Durant. And there's the lob. And then Russell with the dunk.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Thomas outside. Outside Carter. Fires for 3. Oh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Allen outside. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Team foul.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Carter. Clock at 4. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Morant. 18 points for him. From the arc. The rebound by Detroit. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Carter. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Rockets trail by 9. Outside Davis. Allen with a screen on Carter. Here's Davis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Detroit leading by 8. Into the lane. Left block shot on the way. And again, it's Detroit converting. And so Moran will bring it up for Houston. Outside Russell. Allen outside. It's tipped. Here's Richmond. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
Hakeem Olajuwon taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Rockets trail by 12. To the paint. And then Russell with the dunk.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
The Pistons have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Pass to Cassell. Outside Carter. They grab their own miss. Here's Yao, guarded by Russell. And again, no good by Detroit. The Rockets have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And he lobs it up. And here's Rondo. No made baskets yet. Pass to Cassell. Takes a 3. Russell with the rebound. Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Outside Morant. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Detroit leading by 10. Here's Cassell. Down low. Davis down low. Checked by Rondo. Pass to Allen. And here's Davis. Misses the 3. Carter against Durant. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Morant with it. 18 points for him. Durant for 3. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Rondo. Outside Carter. Fires from the wing. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Rondo. He's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Morant. Here's Durant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
The Pistons lead by 8. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Here's Kidd. They set the pick. Pass to Garnett. Outside, Rondo.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team
It's his
foul.
first trip to the line.
Shooting for Detroit. Rajon Rondo at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Allen. Rebound Detroit. Garnett's got his 6th rebound on the night. Detroit has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Kidd, guarded by Durant. Inside, here's Garnett. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
To the inside. Here's Kidd. Right side, Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer is up. Middleton knocks down the triple. Middleton's got 6 points.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
For 3, Durant. A great response from Durant.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Davis. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Garnett's gotten 4 this quarter. Rockets trail by 13. Dumars passes to Allen.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Rondo passes to Kidd. The floater. It's rebounded by Houston. Russell's got 8 rebounds in the game. Davis with it, and Rondo picks him up defensively. Back to Davis. Russell up top. Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. The rebound by Detroit. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Kidd. And 1:01 left in the third. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Cousins, he's checked in for the Rockets. Cunningham comes in for Allen. .52 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Now Cunningham. He's got 7. Cousins, the pass to Durant. Over Middleton. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 14 points here in the second half.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Here's Marbury. And the layup falls.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Durant. Sinks it from distance. Durant's got 24.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
With 4 on the clock. Misses at the rim.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. And it's Thomas in at the 1 spot. And Morant gets double teamed. Here's Bosch. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the drive, and the shot goes. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Allen, right side. They double team Allen. Blocked! It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's an 11-point Detroit lead.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Allen outside. And the 3 off target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Rockets have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Dumars. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Pass to Kidd. Morant against Thomas. Over Morant. And again, it's Detroit converting.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
There's a screen. Pass to Yao. Cousins with the steal. Allen on the wing. This one for 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Richmond. Here's Olajuwon. To the middle. Yao, good. Yao's got 23 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
He's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And Detroit making a change here. Carter's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Outside Morant. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Here's Thomas. And the layup is good. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter. Rockets trail by 10. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Dumars. Allen, right side. Plenty of space. And right on target. That one's good. Allen's got 10 points in just the second half. Thomas against Morant. Here's Carter. Drives to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Morant. Oh, a determined bucket from Morant.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
And here's Thomas. Here's the floater. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Morant with it. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Detroit leading by 10. Pass to HOU. Here's Olajuwon. Thomas outside. Here's HOU. Shot clock at 6. Here's Richmond. Knocks down the long J. And the Pistons lead by 13.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Ja Morant.
The first one falls, and the Rockets making a change here. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Carter can't get it to go. And Davis has got the ball here for the Rockets. Pass to Morant. Now Russell. Durant with it. Here's Dumars. Over Thomas. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Thomas passes to Olajuwon. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Cunningham's checked in for the Rockets. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Durant. And again, no good by Detroit. Rockets trail by 10. Right side, Davis. Durant inside. Carter's there. Durant's shot is off. Now here's Thomas. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to Olajuwon. Out to the right wing. Doubled by Russell. Richmond, the pass to Thomas. They set the pick. Pulls it from the top of the key. Kept alive. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Allen, he's checked in for the Rockets. Ja Morant comes in for Cade Cunningham. Outside Davis. Pass to Durant. Fires the three. Rebound Detroit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Thomas. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 11. Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
The Pistons lead by 11. Pass to Olajuwon. Carter with it, guarded by Durant. Carter, the pass to HOU, doubled by Russell. Thomas against Morant. And Davis with the block. Fast break, here come the Rockets. And he lobbed Anthony Davis going up top.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Morant against Thomas. Here's Olajuwon. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Another one falls for Houston.
Oh, check out Durant with the wily pull-up, striking when the defense least expects it. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Thomas against Morant. Pass to Allen. Davis from long range. Now with a rebound. Yao's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Carter against Durant. They set the screen. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And the Pistons making a change here.
For the Pistons, Vince Carter at the line for 1.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Rockets trail by 12. Outside Morant. Allen outside. There's Davis with the three. The rebound by Detroit. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Kidd. Carter on the wing. Here's the pick. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Now here's Russell. Now Morant. It's not going to go for him. Oh, nice D from Carter. Allen brings a double team. Here's Richmond. The 9-footer's on the mark. Richmond's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's Morant. That one's off. Still out of sync.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Here's Kidd, pounded by Morant. Counted, good.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And Davis gets it to go.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
Here's Kidd, pounded by Morant. And they'll get another chance.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pistons.
What a huge win for them tonight. It seemed like all was lost for them, but then they battled back.
Yeah, games like this one can really define a team. They were able to prove that they could bounce back from even the most dire circumstances.
Richmond, the pass to Kidd. Carter on the wing. Throws it up high. Here's Russell. Russell controls the rebound and the putback. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. Durant against Carter. Pass to Olajuwon. Outside Carter. There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Durant. Goes back up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Yao Ming. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He does not get the second one.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
Here's Johnson. Buries it down low. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. The Pistons taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to present our player of the game.